In today's headlines, leaders of Cần Thơ City inspected the epidemic prevention and control task in localities of Cần Thơ City. The surveillance group of Cần Thơ City People's Council monitored the implementation of some resolutions and thematic resolutions enacted by the City People's Council in 2020. The project of building Cần Thơ Airport Bell Road to be resumed after being transferred to Cần Thơ City's Management Board for basic construction investment project. Hello, it's good to have you back here in this edition of Kênh News and Top News today. On November 22nd afternoon, Party Central Member cum Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee cum Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation, Head of Cần Thơ City's Student Board for COVID-19 Epidemic Prevention and Control Lê Quang Mạnh worked with the Permanent Board of Ninh Kiều Upper District Party Committee in a virtual meeting, which was transmitted from the office of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee to 11 wards of Ninh Kiều Upper District. The epidemic progression in Ninh Kiều Upper District is very complicated. The district recorded 1,009 infected cases in a week, lasting from November 15 to 21st alone. There have been 4,080 infections in total from July 10 to now. The number of F1 cases are 4,311. Of the figure, 414 are placed under concentrated quarantine. As of now, 225,479 people aged 18 and above have been inoculated vaccine against COVID-19, representing the rate of 94.9%. Another 1,041 people have not been inoculated yet. The urban district has set up 11 mobile medical teams to develop the medical quarantine at home. The district is facing the human resource problem to set up mobile medical force alongside the shortage of medical materials. To tackle the problem, leaders of Cần Thơ Medicine Pharmacy University has given support to deploy 52 mobile medical teams. On November 22nd afternoon, State and Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee, Chairman of Cần Thơ Municipal People's Council Phạm Văn Hiểu, worked with Omom Upper District Student Board for COVID-19 Epidemic Prevention and Control. From October 27 to now, Omom Upper District has reported 1,823 F0 cases. Of the figure, 1,119 have been successfully treated. Omom Upper District has also organized mobile medical forces and rapid response team of the General Hospital to give timely support for cases with serious symptoms which cannot hospitalize timely. From November 1st to now, more than 8,200 samples have been taken for testing, and 98% of population aged 18 and above have been vaccinated. Speaking at the working session, State and Vice Secretary Phạm Văn Hiểu directed Omom District to continue mobilizing supervising people to well comply with the 5K regulations, equip medical materials serving for epidemic control. Social security tasks must also be ensured for people affected by the epidemic. Also on November 22nd morning, Permanent Member cum Chief of the Inspection Commission of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee Lê Văn Thành had a working session with the Permanent Board of Vĩnh Thạnh Sub-Urban District on COVID-19 Epidemic Prevention and Control Task. As of now, Vĩnh Thạnh has reported over 700 COVID-19 infected cases, with sharp increase of nearly 600 cases in the past 14 days. The rate of people aged 18 years and above getting vaccine stood at 99.5%, of which 46.33% have got 2 full vaccine shots. Mr. Lê Văn Thành suggested the suburban district hurriedly publicize plans for treating F0, isolating F1 at home, while strengthening propaganda on COVID-19 prevention and control tasks. Kênh nội chiếm thống nhất, Permanent Member of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee, Commander-in-Chief of Cần Thơ City's Military Command, worked with Cờ Đỏ Sub-Urban District Student Board for COVID-19 Epidemic Prevention and Control on the Epidemic Control Task in line with the Governmental Resolution number 128, dated November 11, 2021, and the plan of Cần Thơ City People's Committee on Management, Isolation, Treatment of F0 cases, and Home Quarantine for F1 cases in the city. More than 1 month after implementing the governmental resolution number 128, Party Committee, Fatherland Front, and social political organizations have been carrying out COVID-19 epidemic control stabilizations, tably updating, evaluating epidemic levels in the area, especially plans number 234 and 235, dated November 19, 2021, of Kansas City People's Committee, Plan of Socio-Economic Development and Recovery in the condition of safely, flexibly adapting and effectively controlling the epidemic. Khởi nội dung thống nhất suggested guidance of Urban District Board for Epidemic Prevention and Control, continually carrying out COVID-19 epidemic prevention and control stabilizations, build communes house as fortress, closely manage returnees from other places, raise zone cases relating to F0, F1 cases, and give tele-support for poor people while cracking down on violations on COVID-19 epidemic prevention and control stabilizations. In other news, on November 22nd morning, Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee, come Chairman of Kansas City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường, chaired the online meeting to accelerate the disbursement pace of public investment capital. Attending the meeting were Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ Municipal People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng, Nguyễn Thực Hiện, and representatives of department sectors and main investors in the city. A report from the city's Planning and Investment Department showed that, as of November 19, 2021, 6,336 billion Vietnam dong has been transferred. The remaining of 1,359 billion has not been transferred yet. Regarding the disbursement situation, as of November 19, 2,021 billion Vietnam dong has been disbursed, representing over 32% of the plan. The disbursement progress is slow. This year, 31 department centers of the city are assigned to be main investors, 7 of whom have not been disbursed capital. So as to ensure the disbursement progress as requested by the city's leaders, the Planning and Investment Department proposed the City People's Committee focus on requiring contractors to work overtime and accelerate surveillance at construction sites to boost construction progress. Also, on November 22nd morning, the surveillance group of Kansas City People's Council at the head of permanent member of Kansas Municipal Party Committee, come standing vice chairman of Kansas City People's Council Nguyễn Xuân Hải, came to monitor the implementation of some resolutions and thematic resolutions enacted by the City People's Council in 2020. Implementing the resolution number 48 on planning and transporting passengers by taxi in Kansas City to 2020 and orientations to 2030, the Transport Ministry always adheres its task to the target of advertising images of the city associated with development of tourism with the aim of contributing to limiting individual transport means. With a total of 526 vehicles participating in public transport by 6 transport businesses, taxi transport business meets around 12% of the whole demand for public transport and basically meets transport demand of people and travelers. Regarding the investment of infrastructure system in line with the resolution number 72 on planning and development of rural traffic of Kansas City to 2020, vision to 2030, associated with the national target program of building rural areas, 23 rural roads at a total length of 136.75 kilometers have met the demand of level 2. Along with the surveillance on the aforementioned resolutions, the City People's Council also monitored the resolution number 11 on the planning of inland landing stage system of Kansas City to 2020 with vision to 2030. Delivering conclusion at the meeting, Standing Vice Chairman Nguyễn Xuân Hải requested the City Transport Department to adhere to specific targets of the resolutions for continual implementation. The project of building Cần Thơ Airport Belt Road that connects with Lê Hồng Phong Street and runs to the National Highway 91B is going to be resumed after being transferred to Kansas City's Management Board for basic construction investment projects. The project has been approved by Kansas City People's Committee with the total investment level of nearly 138 billion Vietnam dong. The project needs to revoke nearly 63,000 square meters and a length of nearly 1.7 kilometers and runs through Bình Thủy Urban District. Apart from the street station, the project consists of the stations of water irrigation and lighting system. Due to slow progress of floor clearance and disbursement, the project lags behind schedule. To tackle the problems, the project management board has readjusted design to be suitable with the actual state, while combining with the locality to speed up progress of floor clearance and compensation for stricken cases, with them to complete the project by late 2023 as adjusted by the city. Last but not least, we have the updated weather forecast. That's it for this edition of Continuous. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website canthotv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.